Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the arcade mode Let's Play of Sonic Frontiers. I've stated before, this is going to be a post-commentary Let's Play, and I want to point out something about my current laptop. I have recently upgraded to 24 gigabytes of RAM, and while I know that 16 gigabytes is not considered a lot anymore, for business sake, it's enough for what I need to do. I upgraded 24 gig RAM so that I could record and stream these games with less lag. And while it's true that I've gotten less lag, I've noticed that occasionally the video quality will become a bit fuzzy at random intervals. And it got really bad in the second part of this arcade mode run. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't 2006's 144 360p. No. We're not that bad yet, but it's certainly not 1080p, which is what I was recording at. So the way this is going to do is I'm going to be showing you the red rings and the S rank run, because those are the only two things that the game itself actually checks you on for the arcade mode. There is no ring count, there's no... what's it? The other one. It's S rank, ring count, red ring, clear all four. Okay, so there's none of that. Wait, is there a fourth one? I'm trying to remember. Red ring, ring count, S rank, and oh, beat the level. So the one that you're not tested on is ring count, so that saves me a lot of time. After this arcade mode run, we're going to be doing the 100% run of the game, and the 100% run is going to be the... Actually, no, before the 100% run, we have to do the level 1 run. The level 1 run will be done like a Let's Play, wherein I will be only showing the good stuff. I'll be cutting out quite a lot, but it will be live commentary. The 100% run will have us go back into the first file, the one that I used to stream the game, and I'm just going to complete whatever I had left at the time, because the stream file, the reason I streamed the game right away was so you guys could see my honest thoughts on the game as it was out. I had already beaten the game once, in fact I had 100%ed it by the time that the second part came out. But that was on Switch, and currently I have the game on PS5 as well. It's a great game, I recommend everyone buy it. Worth your money, 10 out of 10 gameplay. Super fun. If you're not a Sonic fan, I think this game might be the one to change you. If you are a Sonic fan, then I guarantee you probably really like this game, or you think this game almost did it. Personally, in the past decade, I think this is my favorite Sonic game, and that is probably not that big of a competition. So the reason I'm playing this level so poorly is because I'm getting the red rings. When you actually see the victory attempt, you'll see me play quite well. 1-2 is a level that people consider very hard to S rank. I kind of have to agree with that one. It's not the easiest level to S rank, but it's not impossible like people say. People make this level seem like it's Eggman Land. No. They don't know what Eggman Land is. By Lord, they will act like it is in terms of the S rank, okay? Go watch Mug854's Let's Play. See how many attempts he spent on that. So this was actually the third attempt of recording it. The second one, I careened off the cliff, and in the first attempt, I don't actually remember what happened. I actually missed a huge shortcut there, which kind of saddened me, but honestly, it's not too relevant to what I need to do in order to beat the level. It's quite easy, if you ask me. Look at this. The magnet dash is so fun. I still want to know if it's possible to initiate the Hedgehog Space Engine in the cyberspace. There's probably no need to do it at any point, and it's probably slower than just playing the level normally. But if it is possible to do it in cyberspace, I would like to see a video of that. As you can see, I'm playing this pretty casually, pretty fun, pretty upbeat, not gonna lie, it's pretty fun gameplay. 10 out of 10. And I beat this in 53 seconds. Oh, 52 seconds, okay. So it wasn't that close, okay? It just barely made it. Would be 54.99. Now I've seen that time before, but you kind of have to try or get really unlucky for that. And now this is around the time Eternal Highway, which is what this level is called in the Japanese strategy manual. I don't know what happened. I think there was just too much rendering on the screen at once, for my laptop to handle it. Now when I'm streaming, it's not using up any memory because I don't actually record at the same time as I stream. So it helps that YouTube bandwidth is keeping up with the pace. But when I'm just recording this game, I realized that this game actually had some huge issues in regards to actually running stably. Now the game itself, while I'm playing it with 3 exceptions, didn't lag, but the video quality went to hell. I'm not sure why. I figured that upgrading to more RAM and upgrading to the new NVIDIA capture card would be more effective, but I guess not. I don't know what happened. Now, mind you, in a few months I'm actually going to get an upgrade to the laptop again. Not a new laptop. What I do instead is just change the laptop itself, and I'm gonna right there, the video quality just became egregious. By the time we get to end of part 3, start of part 4, which will be in hopefully a few days, the video quality improves a lot more, and that will make this look a lot better. Look, I really didn't want the video quality to be like this. I wanted it to be better. At the same time, I also don't want to kill the laptop, because the laptop itself, ooh man, it likes to scream like a banshee whenever this game and Minecraft 1.19.3 is running. Oh lord. Now I actually had the sodium and lithium mods for Minecraft 1.19.1, but a while ago the laptop blue screened because of a virus, and eventually I got that whole thing sorted out. I'm still using the same laptop, same files, but a lot of my mods got uninstalled, which kind of sucks. But there's not much else I can really do. Here we go, we got all 5 red rings again. And this is pretty much how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna do all the levels like this, because while, don't get me wrong, this game in of itself is not the hardest game in the world, it does take something out of you to actually... Why did I pause there? I'm trying to remember. It does do something to your mentality when you play through it. And as you can see, this is Chemical Plant without the 2D sections from Generations. Act 2 specifically. Pretty simple stage. Whoa, the Magnet Dash. Now, in that scene right there, what you saw was me completely missing the drift, because I temporarily forgot that drift didn't exist in this game, so I panicked and just clicked the slide button. It worked out well. I think I still get the S rank time. I think I actually still finished the level, but it was something that took more time to get through. Now this was a risky jump. I don't know why I made that jump attempt, but it paid off, which is good. I needed it to pay off, because this route here takes you to the bottom section, whereas the other routes take you above, which lead you away from the red ring, which is right here. So get the red ring, get this, and then the game pretty much gives you red ring number 5. All the red rings are actually really easy to get. There might be 1 or 2 that I think are potentially hard for a newcomer, but if you've played Sonic before, you won't have a problem getting the red rings in this game. Admittedly, it's very easy. And like I said, this is just to show it off, because, and actually, in the live streams, I didn't show off every level. The 5th island, I actually skipped quite a few levels, and I want to wait for the 100% run, so that I do it with all the DLC installed. The level 1 run will probably be after the DLC has come out, but before I actually install it. And if not, because I still need to finish SVS and Rebirth 3, and Pokemon TCG 1998, and the post-game of Legacy of the Duelist. I said I would do it, just at a way later date. And also, I realized, I checked the calendar, I've been doing YouTube for over a year at this point. I find that crazy, absolutely crazy when I think about it. Because I pretty much just started in college, and now I'm still in college, but I'm in my last stretch of college, which makes this really easy. Mind you, I do need to focus on college. It's very important. School is very important, work is very important, and that's why like I said, I'm going to be moving that starting in June. I said it was going to be Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I think I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, same amount of days, just more effectively spaced out. so that I could get through this a lot more easily. And now here we have the city escape level, and for some reason this level just makes my computer lag, and I don't know why. You know, honestly, I think I'd probably have a better time recording this off Switch now that I think about it. I still couldn't figure out what caused the lag. Because you either get decent video quality like you saw in the live streams, but the worst lag ever, or you get this kind of video quality where the game, you can still make out what's happening in the game, but the video quality just looks kind of bad. I probably could use a different command for OBS to prioritize graphics instead of the game, instead of the frames per second. Well, what that's going to do is going to lead to a really pretty but very laggy video, and I don't actually know which one you would prefer. So leave in the comments, would you rather have a very laggy but very pretty experience, or a very pretty, or a very ugly but not as laggy experience? Let me know, because Frontiers is just a game that I hear a lot of people praise this game for not being system intensive, but I don't know what they're on. For me, this game is super intensive. Here's me attempting the S rank, completely forgetting that I actually already got the S rank. I think I just wanted to show off. Why didn't I do the magnet dash there? Probably input lag now that I think about it. And that's it for that. Look at that, 1-7, 24 seconds. On my Switch, I think I have it at 19 seconds. Which is kind of disappointing that I couldn't do it here, but at the end of the day, it's what it is. And this level, which in the live stream actually took me forever to finish. I don't know why this stage here gave me so many problems, but at the end of the day, it's not impossible. I think I actually get all the rings and the S rank on the first attempt for this stage. I need to check that, I'm not entirely sure. And this is Act 2, Green Hill in Generations. I know you all probably know which stage is which, but it is nice to point it out for people who never played the old games, because there are people who Sonic Frontiers is actually their first Sonic game, so they don't have the experience of already knowing what the stage looks like. And I think that's a more pure way to experience this game, because Sonic Frontiers, you can probably play this as your first Sonic game, and there will be maybe 3-4 cutscenes that will confuse the hell out of you. But everything else, we find the cutscenes I'm talking about, the Deadly Sixth one, Infinite cutscene, the cutscene that talks about Tails saving Station Square, and then that one random cutscene that cuts to 16-bit with Knuckles. It came out of nowhere. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite levels in this game. I think this is 3-3, simply because it's so fun to speedrun. Now, when you're actually hunting for these red rings, the speedrun's not as fun, but at least you can do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I know what's causing this, not corruption, what's it called? The blur effect? Well, the smush effect, really, on the video. It's because cyberspace has all these filters on them, and the system is doing its best to record all the filters, which causes a lot of smudging in terms of the graphical aesthetics. I don't really mind it too much, I just find it a bit weird. As you can see, the results screen actually still looks quite clean, simply because I'm not actually having to deal with any of the filters, which is why when we enter a level, it's usually at its worst. And then during the level it's not too bad, and then by the time I get to the results screen, it looks clean again. As in, you could probably look, if you're using a monitor, you can probably look and see that you can count the pixels on it on the screen, but at least I was able to just play through the game just fine, because one of my biggest issues with the Frontiers live streams were just how laggy they were. Now, the reason I did it like this is because while I was playing, with maybe 3 exceptions, I didn't lag the game. The video says otherwise, but gameplay while recording, there wasn't much lag, which made playing it a lot easier. And I think having an easier time playing the game makes recording a lot more fun, a lot more, how should I say, user-friendly on my end. Because I can literally see the lines where the computer is trying to paste the colors. That's crazy. This looks like I have the graphics set to low. And I don't know why it's Chemical Plant that does this, okay? Chemical Plant just hates this computer. Which is weird because that's not the foliage level. The foliage level is Green Hill. But Green Hill actually doesn't hate this game. I mean, this computer. At the end of the day, I still need to figure out what exactly caused it. But it will be all in good time. We will figure things out. Okay. And here I'm just going for the S rank. Nothing too difficult. Just pretty simple gameplay. I don't know what happened there with the drop dash. I guess the game bugged out there. Didn't know what to do. I actually was watching the speedruns of the arcade mode recently. Those players are on something else, man. They're on the next level strategizing to do all the shortcuts for this game. It's so cool looking though. Admittedly, it looks really cool seeing the speedrunners play this game. Because it's kind of, I guess it's an approximation to how Sonic would really go through the levels. Just blazing through it faster than the speed of sound. And I think that's the final level for this part, through 2-3. Next time we'll go to 2-4 and onward. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed.